Hello everybody and welcome to our very special Birmingham Women's and Children's Christmas Light Switch On. There are so many important and exciting events that happen across BWC every year, but turning on our Christmas lights, the official start of Christmas at BWC, has to be one of the most important ones. And my job as Chief Executive, it's an honour to be able to do that job every year. And as many people will know, this is my last time doing it, so it's even more special. But I know you'll be in safe hands and the Christmas lights will always be here to stay. So lots of brilliant things to look forward to over the next few weeks going on right across our organisation. So let me just tell you about a few of those now. So the first thing to say is our BWC choir are back on fine voice, and they are going to be performing across our sites over the next few weeks, and I'm sure they'll be sounding beautiful, and we're also going to hear from them as part of this Christmas Lights Switch On. We're also going to keep our musical theme going, having visitors throughout the period, including the Salvation Army, which I think everybody would agree is a beautiful sound that means that Christmas is really here, as well as local school choirs and other special guests as well. We'll also have our brilliant play team across the Children's Hospital with a whole load of events planned to bring fun and cheer to our children and young people. And our charity as well will be supporting with lots of events too. We'll also have the return of our Santa's Grotto. We've not been able to do this properly for a couple of years because of COVID, but it's back now, and there's a special post box in our fundraising hub to make sure those Christmas lists get to the North Pole on time, because of course we all know that Santa is completely aware where our women's and children's hospitals are and will find our babies and children no matter what, no matter where they are. We'll also have some special visitors throughout the season, including our charity partner Jim Shark, who are going to be delivering presents to all the wards and departments later this month. So it is going to be a very, very special Christmas at BWC. So in a little while, we're going to start our Christmas light switch on so that we know that the festive season is truly underway. But before we do, I'd like to welcome our BWC staff choir to get us into the Christmas spirit and to hand over to Paul Nash, our lead chaplain.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
A happy and peaceful and hopeful Christmas to everybody from the chaplaincy team and the whole hospital at BWC. Names are so important, aren't they? I love it when our families tell us the name of their children at the Women's Hospital and the Children's Hospital. And it's so, you can just see the passion, because that name is just so important. And it might be a religious name like Fatima or Singh, it might be family connection like Dave Jr. And the name is really important. I remember the first time I got invited to do a baptism for a child called Nevaeh. This is a few years ago, and I'd never come across it before. And as a dyslexic chaplain, it took me quite a while to figure out how you pronounce Nevaeh. And then the family explained to me that it was heaven spelt backwards. And it was just a really, you could just tell the thought that they'd put into that. And so at Christmas, we think about a child called Jesus, and he was also called Emmanuel, which means God with us. And for many people of different faiths, the fact that God is with them is really very important. Emmanuel, God is with us. And at this Christmas, we're reminded of all the struggles of the past year, of the struggles that we have, and COVID just doesn't seem that far away for many of us. That one of the things that we missed out on was being with people. That we realised afresh that being connected with people, that being with people is what we missed, and we were restricted from being with our loved ones for the names that were so important to us. And so this Christmas, we want to remind you that whoever you are with, whatever the struggles of life might bring you, that you are always a part of the family of BWC, that your name, the name of your family, the name of your children is really very important to us. That you know that you are not alone, that you know you belong with us. And it wouldn't be the same without a really bad Christmas joke to finish off with. I have a little bit of a reputation, so I do need to just do a health warning for how bad this is. And so why did Santa get told off by going down the sooty chimney? Because he left carbon footprints. We wish you a peaceful and hopeful and joyful Christmas, that you may know that you are never alone.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you, our BWC staff choir. That was absolutely beautiful, and I'm sure we're now all feeling very Christmassy. Now, these events don't just happen. They certainly wouldn't without our very special friends and partners that help to make them possible. So before we start the countdown, I want to say a few thank yous. So first of all, to Woods Farm in Solihull, and particularly to Jeff and Rani and the team, who have again generously donated a tree to our children's hospital. I'd also like to say thank you to Feed Trees in Barnes Green, and particularly Fiona and Neil Edwards, who've donated a tree for both the Women's Hospital and our Parkview site. Christmas would not be Christmas without the tree, and we really couldn't do it without you. I'd also like to say a big thank you to our Vital Services colleagues who get the trees in place and make sure they're all perfectly dressed, and always feel ever so slightly anxious during the countdown, just in case the lights don't come on. But guys, seriously, you do a brilliant job. And also to our friends at Selfridges, who once again have helped to decorate the entrances of our hospitals and brought the season to life for everybody as they pass through the Women's and Children's Hospital. So now it's time to switch on our Christmas lights and officially start the festive season. So let's get underway. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
let's start.
So fantastic, our lights are on, Christmas is underway right across BWC. thank you again to everybody that's made this possible. We're going to have a brilliant few weeks. I'm going to be out and about everywhere across BWC, helping people celebrate Christmas and having a final chance to say thank you for the brilliant work that everybody across the organisation does every day. So please, please enjoy every minute. I look forward to seeing you. A Merry Christmas and a happy and peaceful New Year. Mwah!